that when Arda didn't have what I needed, that Epic actually did. So it's been a long time. I know a lot of people on the West Coast like using Epic because they get faster delivery. I just really like Arda wigs. Also, I've had less than stellar experiences with Epic, so. Like, they're a fine option, but back in the day, their website, when they would take product photos, they made absolutely no effort to, like, get the color correct. And I ordered a wig based off the colors on the page, thinking that they, like, looked good. And the wig arrived, and the pictures on the page were so different that I was convinced I got a different color from them because they looked like the other color on the pictures. And, like, I checked on multiple monitors. And then I went and looked at the color that I had ordered and realized that, like, every wig in that color, the photographs looked like a different color. So it was kind of on me for, like, expecting the color, the photos to be consistent. But it was really shady. They have better color photos now. Like, they actually put effort into making them accurate. But back in the day, ooh, it was bad. Now it's really just, they're very limited on styles and options. Like, when I was looking, I wanted to do a Zoe from Fortnite cosplay for a while, and I was looking for a green twin tail base wig, and Arda didn't have the right shade of green. They just had, like, dark greens or light greens, not, like, the vibrant green. So I went and looked at Epic's site, and they literally didn't have a single green twin tail wig. They had teal for Miku, and they didn't have a single green one, which I feel like is kind of weird, but okay. Their wigs are super thick, though. Like, the one that I did have from them, the one that, like, the color was super off, I used it anyways because it was kind of pricey, you know, I wasn't going to buy another wig. And the bangs were just so crazy thick. It took so long to cut through it. So that's nice. But when I contacted their customer service asking about the color mix-up, because like I'm saying, the color was so far off that I was convinced it was a different color. Because that's how far off their reference photos were. And they had, like, said they were gonna send, like, a replacement in the correct color. And then I just never heard from them again, and they didn't send the replacement or anything, which I feel like is not good to say you're gonna do something and then not. But other people seem to really like them. So there's actually an issue with the wefts that I ordered too. They sent me 2 packages of them, and they arrived like a week apart. And I'm just like, I don't even know how you manage that, but okay. So that was like recently. But in my experience, the wigs are like decent quality if you can find what you want. And you don't... I find them a little too shiny for my taste because I prefer the look of these fibers, the classic fibers. But if you like shinier wigs, Epic is great for that. I'm not trying to like bash on them or anything. I'm just, you know, stating my experiences with them. I don't have like a negative opinion of them. I just like haven't had as overwhelmingly positive experiences with them as I have with Arda. So Arda is my go-to. What's up, Morrison? I am just adding wefts into this wig and printing out a crap ton of earrings on my 3D printer. Like, we printed out this many tonight. Oh god, they're sharp. We printed out all of these tonight. There's another one sitting over there that just finished. And earlier we were continuing on the one from last time. This is actually a different wig, it's just the exact same color as the other one. Like the character, she's cute. She is really cute. I like her design. It's, I don't know if it's pronounced, I've been saying it Bea, but I don't know how to properly say it, but she's the fighting type gym leader for the new Pokemon. How did you wind up liking the anime game? Oh, Code Vein, I loved it. It is great. I just have a lot of commissions to work on. I'm like super behind on my own cosplay stuff as well. So I haven't had a chance to play more of it. But I definitely will be in the future. I don't know if I'll do it on stream or off stream. But it's a really good game. I think they did a great job on it. Did I kill any bosses? Yes. I was mostly just spending my time exploring, though, because it was fun to explore. It's 90% of the joy. What, bosses or exploring? Were you there for the person who was telling me that the game's all about bosses? Are you, like, joking about that? Or are you not aware? Are you not aware that I'm still a little salty over that? Nope, wasn't there. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were, like, making a joke about it. But yeah, someone had just come in and asked me if I'd killed any bosses. And I was like, maybe, because I didn't know, like, what bosses were called in the game. And they were like, what are you doing? That's what the game is all about. I'm like, I'm just enjoying it my way. I was like, oh no. Someone's enjoying the game in a different way than I do. And they got really mad. Because they said that that wasn't telling me what to do, but I feel like that was telling me what to do. Yeah, I went into the depths place, so I was finding stuff in there. But I was mostly just exploring and trying to level stuff up. I was trying to unlock all the abilities. I did find that I like the, yeah, see, I was enjoying doing that. Like, I didn't need to just fight bosses, so... In my opinion, the game is not all about bosses. It's all about creating characters. Bosses move you on to new areas? True. But it's like, I'd only been playing for like 4 hours, and like an hour of that was just character creation. Like, I'm not trying to speedrun. Like, shit, it literally said in the tags on the stream, casual playthrough. You do you. Well, thank you. I'm glad someone feels that way. God, it kind of sucked too, because I'm kind of just coming back from like a long hiatus from streaming. And it's like when you come back and someone's immediately like just being a less than stellar person in chat, it's kind of like, maybe I should stay away. For the most part, though, people are good. You just have to look past the rotten apples sometimes. I was just getting really fed up, because last week I had, like, multiple instances of dealing with just guys acting kind of entitled. I was just kind of fed up with everyone by the end of the week. That genre in particular has a lot of fanboys that push for speed and want everyone to join the way. Yeah. But what's crazy is after they said that, like, I was like just joking around about it, because that was them. I feel like that is like under backseating. They're like, I never told you what to do. I'm like, you literally just said that the game's all about this. How is that not telling me what to do? But it's probably just not even worth thinking about, but it's just sometimes fans can ruin games. Like, oh god, when I tried... So, we played Cuphead. I mean, the way that I finally told them to leave me alone is like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore you now. Like, you can keep going, but I'm gonna ignore you so they shut up. So, I tried playing Cuphead, and it was like at the end of a 24-hour. So I was kind of tired, so I wasn't doing like my best, but I was doing okay. And we got a bunch of like children in the channel. Like, no joke, they were like saying that they were like 13 or whatever. Or like 14, who were like getting big mad that I wasn't like a pro player. So I never continued that game because there were just so many of them. The community was awful. Other game, Life is Strange. Oh my god, Life is Strange has really bad writing. It's written by like a 60-year-old French man or something. We looked it up. And it's supposed to be about like teens in Seattle. And so I was like joking about the writing because the characters were literally born within a few months of me. Like, if you're gonna set date for things, like, you should try to make the writing accurate. So I was just like, you know, poking fun at it because the characters are literally meant to be my age, so I know we didn't talk like that. And people were getting so personally attacked over it, I just ended up having to, like, quit, and I still haven't gone back. Because people couldn't handle me laughing at the writing. Like, I was enjoying the game, too. It was, like, lighthearted humor. Like, Guild Wars is my favorite game, and I could talk for hours about the shitty parts of it. And these people are just like, you said one negative thing about my game, I'm gonna yell at you and scream at you. It sucks you can't have opinions. Yeah. Like, if you can't handle negative opinions of something you like, just don't talk to other people about it. Amira, thank you for that raid. How are you all doing? Guild Wars 2, you have been summoned. Hello, Flute. Hello, raiders. Welcome to my stream. We're doing wig stuff tonight and 3D printing stuff, which I need to go grab that. But let me say hello first. We're doing the super exciting process of sewing wefts into a wig. Very riveting stuff. You can just glue them, but I have trust issues with glue. So here we are. You always sew yours too? God, I'm so glad. I see people on Twitter like being like, who's got time to sew wefts in? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm doing it wrong. I have trust issues with glue. That's what it is. And it sucks because I add wefts in like literally every wig. So we end up sewing a lot of hair. A lot of hair. But yeah, earlier we were working on... Let me reach across the webcam here. This is for another wig we were doing. So we're working on slowly gluing hair on this. It needs to be covered there still. And for this wig, it also has a second attachment that's posable. Ooh. I managed to like crack it a little bit earlier, my bad, but you get the point. What? What is that? What is this? It is a posable ahoge. It's a piece of wire with tape and then foam clay so that it's posable. And then the tip has a little post, so you screw it on the wig. It's my experiment that has been mostly successful. Mostly. We'll see how it works once I put hair on it. This is for a commission, and the client, I was like, So, I'm gonna give you a pretty one, but can I also experiment and make you like a posable one? And they're like, yeah, sure, go for it. And I'm like, alright. See, the thing is, because like I don't want it flat, I need that width in the middle. So that was where the foam clay came in, because you see it has the bump. So that's my experimenting. So far it's been good. It only like cracks if you like try to fold it like literally in half. But I'm not too concerned about the cracks because it's gonna be covered with hair, so that's cool. But also, if any of you know what Promare is, I went and saw it Saturday and got like obsessed. So we've been making a crap ton of Leo Photia's earring, which they need to be painted still. I'm probably actually gonna make a mold of them. I'm trying to get like 6 really good ones to make a mold so I can like actually cast them out of black resin. But here's an example of one with the little post on it. So we've been printing out a ton of these all night. I like got home from the movie and I was just like so hyped up that I literally just sat there and I made the model and had one printed out like by midnight. So we've been doing that. Oh god, I can't find my piercing. Earlier I was like, yeah, just pop it on. Now I can't do it. You'll just have to believe me that I can put my earring on. Alright, there we go. So you can kind of see it. What it looks like worn. I should just like leave this one on so I don't lose it. But yeah, so I've been printing out a ton of these, which there's actually one sitting done on the 3D printer, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Anyone that was in my chat that doesn't follow Mira yet, go give her a follow. Does awesome cosplay stuff too. Gonna lurk while you work on some things. Alright, enjoy your lurk. Thank you for the raid. Alright, so here's one right off the printer, so it's still got its little skirt on it. Yeah, pops right off like that. So once I actually cast these out of the black resin, I ordered paint for this one, so I'm gonna paint it, but I do think I want to end up casting them out of resin. And it has this little channel in the inside, which I'm gonna like focus this to show y'all the little earring. Oh, what is my computer doing? Oh god. My computer didn't like that. I'm gonna blame Logitech. Alright. So it's got this little channel in the middle. You can kind of see the little edges there. So this is one straight off the printer with like no sanding or prep whatsoever. But you can see it has that little channel in the middle, so that's gonna be painted pink. And then the rest of it's gonna be black. So they're kind of sharp, so I might need to like dull the edges a little bit. But yeah. And it has the little gap here to sit on the ear, which I kind of just like eyeballed it, but it actually fits on my ear really well. So that's cool. And the nice thing is, if you don't have your ears pierced, you could probably just stick some like latex or spirit gum or something on that little inner bit and just stick it on your ear. I sized them for a post because I do have my ears pierced. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. What's up, Inkali? How are you doing? I'm just gonna leave that earring on. Let me see if the printer's heated up yet. I was technically gonna end at 9, but I suppose we could go for a little bit longer. I actually normally end at 10 anyways. I guess you could count it as, like, setting the time earlier to allow for randomly going late. So, I have a ton of the earrings printed out, but they only take like 18 minutes and 33 seconds per print. So, they're really fast prints, but the reason that I don't want to like just stick with the prints and I want to mold them is because the amount of cleanup you have to do on them. We don't have like an overall command list, because we have like over 400 commands, but the main ones are below stream. I think there is a command list actually, but I'm telling you, there's like a lot. I don't know, what's the echo? I need echo, I don't know the command. There is a command. Hold on, I can let you know. I forget it because, like I was saying, there's a lot. Thought it was command list, now I don't know. Alright, I don't know. We'd have to ask Echo. He's supposed to know. It's blocked? Oh, okay. But yeah, the main ones are below stream. Because I'm not exaggerating when I say there's hundreds of commands. I think it was Bad Resistor who had said, like, he didn't believe me, and then he saw the list and he was like, oh. Why did I take so long to get a comb like this? Because this makes separating the layers so much easier. It wasn't even expensive. I feel like there's so many things that I use in cosplay that I just took years to get because I was being cheap. And they weren't even like that expensive, like less than $10. And they make my life so much better. And I should have just got them earlier. Alright, here's my super HD printer cam. You can see it's putting down the skirt now. I didn't tape my whole bed because we're just printing out the earrings. And they're small. I just taped the parts it goes on. What is this Arda. What is that? The wefts were too short. I got a part where two were sewn together. What kind of 3D printer do I have? I just have the Creality Ender 3 Pro. I've been super impressed with the quality of it because it's a like cheap printer, you know. And it's been really good. 268 commands. Oh yeah, we did go through and like clear a bunch. Been doing research. If you want to just like get your toes wet, you know, I definitely recommend looking at Creality. The reason I got this one, actually, if you've ever seen Willow Creative, or whatever her username is, this was the printer that she uses. She has a bunch of them. And her work is really impressive, so I was like, alright. She recently got a Prusa, I think, which is like a $700 one. But yeah, I've been very happy with it. I was interested in 3D printing pretty early on, back when the only way to get them was to get the... What were they called? God, it's on the tip of my tongue. The ones that you literally get someone else to 3D print you the printer. And it, like, I almost got one back then. But then I kind of fell out of interest for them for a long time. But I have an upcoming project that my choices were either set up a whole wood workshop, like a woodworking shop in my apartment, or get a printer. So I went with the printer. How did I contrive my username? See, I googled fantasy name generator and clicked a button. It was my game, like, online name for games first. Because I didn't have, like, a set name back in, I think this was 2013. And I was making I think it was my Smite account. It was either my Smite account or my Final Fantasy, no, it would have been Final Fantasy 14. I wanted to finally have, like, a set username. And so I took two names off the list and mashed them together. No, wait. Yes, it was Final Fantasy 14. And then it was Smite, and I've just kept it since. It's funny because I'll get a lot of people like, oh, your name sounds cool. Is it Elvish? Or like, what does it mean? I actually had someone ask if it was Egyptian, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm not that creative. Usernames are hard. Also, for anyone else who's interested about the printer, apparently the Pro isn't worth the extra money, but there was a sale, so that's why I got the Pro over the normal one. It made it like $10 more than the normal one is usually, so I was like, yeah, why not? Because they just released the Ender 4, so I guess that's why there was a sale. I'm very much in the party of like, start with a cheap option, and if you find you actually use it enough to need an upgrade, then upgrade, versus like throwing a lot of money at the start. I mean, not that either way is like right or wrong, but it's kind of like, if I find I end up using my 3D printer enough to warrant a nicer one, then I can get one. feel like I kind of lost the point of what I was saying earlier about when I was like first interested in printers. But I feel like the quality this prints off, just like straight off of the printer, is really, really good for the price range. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, my first cosplay was Inga from Ungo, which was crazy because at that point, like, the only makeup I owned was mascara, and it has full body paint. I, like, styled a wig, sewed an outfit from scratch. I even made the shoes from, like, a 2x4. I went, like, way overboard. But, like, this is an example of a print that's, like, just straight off the printer, so it's really smooth. I've been impressed with it. Here's another model I did recently. It's Celestia Ludenberg's earrings. They're not actually glued, the two halves. I just have a piece of tape in there right now. They're not actually stuck together because I need to make a mold. Yeah. Thomas, I hope you know I'm going to be using your model as a, like, sample of my printer forever because it just looks so clean. They really did a great job printing that out. What am I doing cutting more hair? I have stuff waiting. But yeah, I imagine after tonight I'll have printed like way too many of these earrings. So I'm gonna print your thing next. I tried printing yours, but it kept like not sticking because that was when I first was using the glass bed. So I found some settings online that work better because you have to just like up the temperature for the first layer and make it a little bit slower to really get it to stick. But now it's been good. I also put a really large skirt on it. So I'll probably need to export your print again, slice it again, because I don't know if I sliced it with the glass bed settings. What's up, Tanic? How are you doing? Am I saying that right? What is... Wait, I didn't even know that command. I forgot about that command. We have a lot of really old commands that mods just set up. We actually only keep Moobot in here for the love command. Because it uses a specific algorithm for it. So if we change to like a true random system, it's not gonna give the same results. 82%. That's pretty good. Is it does Marcy have 100% with despair or something? There's someone that has 100% with despair. Because I'm fairly certain that algorithm uses some sort of, like it uses your name and whatever the thing you're targeting is. I have one that is 100%. That's kind of funny, but I don't remember what it is. It's been too long. Oh, well, Moobot's not our bot. Like, it's just here for some fun commands. Bot Roddy is our bot that we use for everything. Moobot just has some old fun commands in it. Our bot is designed Echo. Actually, wait. I think I know what... Is it that? There you go. Have fun. I just remembered what it is. I think try doing it as Junko, Thomas. I'm in Los Angeles. Not so sunny right now. Yeah, because it says it's mod only, so try doing it as Junko, Thomas. Yeah, I wasn't trying to hide the command from you, I just legitimately couldn't remember the command list. Because it's the shortened name. Still doesn't go through? Okay. Well, I can run it when I can remember it. You know, I might just go ahead and finish all these lefts tonight. I feel like this is taking less time than I expected. I've gotten fast at this. I think last time I did them, it took me a full, like, 5 hours or something. We're only at 3 hours, and I've been very distracted with the printer. So the reason that the command list stuff is all blocked is because Echo made a mistake with the website a while back and gave it like a static IP or something. And we didn't even know that command existed, and someone came in and ran it. And that's when we learned about the issue with the website. It's fixed now, but we've just kept it blocked since then. Is song request on? No. We don't have song request anymore. We use Pretzel. Well, okay, Pretzel has song request, but Pretzel doesn't have many songs on it. Because Pretzel keeps the VODs from being muted. I hope someday that it gets a lot more music on it. Which, speaking of copyright stuff, apparently a bunch of people on Twitter were getting banned for, like, really old videos with copyrighted songs, which is scary. Ocean Man on my pure Twitch stream. Isn't there an Ocean Man command? What do you do for a livelihood? Right now, cosplay commissions.
What are you afraid of?
Not really the end goal, but currently.
I'm not afraid.
Well, here goes nothing.
Eventually, I just want to do, like, ridiculous fancy suits. Day in, day out. Cool, pretty suits. The suits are so freaking boring. The most you'll get out of a suit is, like, a cool lining. That's lame.
What are you afraid of?
I'm lost in old ways.
I'm not afraid.
Just listen.
Why do suits? We can do every Umi outfit, or Umi in a suit. I do eventually want to do more, like, original costume designs. But commissions can be draining. Just the amount of people that you get messaging you wanting you to make them something for like no money because no one values your time is fun. Anime Night's a lie because Rabbit died. We're still trying to find a replacement. If anyone knows replacements for Rabbit, let me know. I'm trying to figure out if we can do it through Discord. Rip Rabbit, you'll be missed. Rabbit is very missed. Yeah, we have so many good times in Anime Night and our like secret manga club after Anime Night. We should make like secret manga club t-shirts or mugs to remember. We'll put the Donyatsu Banana crossover on it. We do need to start book club back up again, but part of the reason like book club and manga club stopped is just people weren't keeping up with it. We can only do stuff like that when there's a, you know, desire from people. Where can you cosplay suggest? Just type ! suggest cosplay and you'll get a link. Just subs? No, anyone can. So the way it works is suggested cosplays. I'll go through the list and pick out ones that I like and make a cosplay poll of it. So I like curate the list. It's not like anything that gets put in there is going to go on the list because I'm not going to cosplay stuff I don't want to cosplay. But so every third cosplay poll is viewer suggestion. And will come from that list. But right now I'm behind on stuff, so we don't have a cosplay poll going. We're actually, Echo is going to be making, we're probably going to wait until Echo has the new cosplay poll system going. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but the new system is going to have a new challenger system built in. So like, say if we're doing the Pokemon poll and halfway through the poll they release a new Pokemon that's really cool, it can kind of just like butt in on the match. And if it wins, it'll go on. It's gonna be fun. That's what I'm waiting on Echo to make. Ah yes, the hug command. Very cute. Very wholesome. How's Mono Kid going? I haven't started yet. I have the wig supplies, so we'll probably do it not too long from now, at least the wig. I'm trying to figure out... So, I'm planning to 3D print his guitar, but I want to make it a working guitar because just printing a guitar prop is lame. And so I've mostly figured it out. I just need to figure out how... Laughter gave it away. I need to figure out how... So the way you 3D print a guitar, you don't have to do it this way, but the way most people do it is you have this wood core. So it's just like a block of wood that you build the guitar base around, and then you connect the neck to it. But I don't know how big the core is supposed to be. That's what I've been having trouble finding. I assume it just needs to be as wide as, like, the strings and long enough to go back behind the edge of the strings. But it's gonna be fun when I do get around to it. Did I make all of those commands, or which mod? I made some of them. Most of them were made by Echo. He's a programmer by day, stream mod by night, so he's built me a bunch of, like, custom systems. Like, we have a trivia system. How do I do trivia? Is it just trivia? Although I need to go through the trivia system and clean it up. Because some of them are way too obscure of questions. We went a little crazy with it. But like, we have this fully custom trivia system that's run through my website. And the Cosplay system is also through my website. He built this crazy... poll, which I'm pulling up. Which I made him do it like March Madness bracket style. You can only see a few of the matches here. Because it, like, the bracket system is so huge. Hold on, I'm trying to find my screen capture. I guess I don't have one. Hold on, I think I do on this screen. Oh wait, no! I'm on a different... Hold on, I'm gonna get you the... I'm gonna find it. Yeah, so we have this crazy, like, March Madness style bracket system. There's gonna be a button eventually to see the rest of it, but it had 59 characters in it that were randomly assorted into brackets. And it's like this crazy side-by-side system going up. It's actually closed. It's supposed to, at the end, go into a 1v1, v1, v1. But that's something that will be in the new system. The UI hasn't really been too crazy yet because we're still trying to get, like, the basic stuff put in. But, yeah. The cosplay poll system's insane. Like, just for the cosplay poll system, there are... Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There are 21 commands that make the cosplay poll system work. And it's all, like, integrated into my website. So it's pretty wild. And it doesn't even have all the systems in it yet that I want. Because we need to get the like final 4 sorted. And then have the new challenger added. Because normally we let like the top 2 win in cosplay polls. Just because like they're so long running that when we only let 1 win, people got super salty. Or, I mean, even with, like, the top 2, people have gotten salty about getting 3rd. Yeah, Echo works the poll regularly. We had talks about adding a losers bracket. But I don't know, because the only real way for losers bracket to work is if we take 1 winner from the main bracket and 1 winner from the losers bracket. And what sucks with that is... like, what if the, like, 2 most popular get to the end? Unless... Ooh, we could do the losers bracket, have, like... So the final 4 is actually 2 from the winner, the 2 from each side of the winners bracket, and then from the losers bracket. I can feel Echo sobbing as I come up with new ideas. That's not a bad idea, though. So the final round takes the, like, 2 winners from the main one. That could be interesting. Let me write this down. Apparently making brackets is really hard, Echo tells me. When he was making it, like, he was telling me, like, no, because the bracket system is totally automatic. I just, like, list all the names and it automatically, like, sorts them and builds the bracket and everything. And all the bracket systems online, you have to, like, manually type in the people. So apparently making it auto magic is pretty hard. Oh, did I summon you, Echo, with my crazy plans? Echo, we have new plans for the cosplay poll that you're gonna love. So there's 2 here. So we have a winner there. So we got 1 here. 1 from the other side. And then the loser there would go down here. And we'd still end up with a 1v1, v1v1. This is UI hell. This will be fun. For Echo. Because, I mean, there is a flaw in the bracket system if you get a, like, poor seed. So, like, say they're the 2 most popular go up early on, then one of them gets knocked out. So you would need a loser's bracket to combat that. So a loser's bracket is ideal, but it makes things crazier. I suppose what you could do is have the whole winner's bracket finish. So you get the winner, but then they have to fight the loser's bracket. Then the loser's bracket runs. And then the winners from each side of that will fight. Or I guess you could just... I mean, actually, in that way, you could just take the winner of the loser's bracket, because if we're talking a bracket that comes from two directions, and you go down to one winner on the top, the loser of the final battle for that will go into the loser's bracket still. And then you could have a final 1v1v1 match